Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a timeless, no contact love reading. Today I'm going to ask our spirit guides, what is your person thinking and feeling? Where are we headed? What are their intentions? Any guidance that they have for you? I do have some initials and some charms, so we'll be using those for some additional messages. And let's get started. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So grateful Spirit has guided you here today. Let's see what our spirit guides have for you today. What is your person on your mind thinking and feeling? Where is this connection headed? What is it that Spirit has for us? I am listening for you now, Spirit. What is it that you need us to know? Let's see. I have silence, no communication, unsure about committing. So the silence, right? I mean, that's really that's the hard part. It's the in-between, it's the not knowing, it's the not hearing from you. Even if you were to respond, they don't respond back. I have a soulmate connection. I still feel like we're soulmates. Maybe we've had an incredible bond. We have something very special together, and why are you pushing this away? I have aligned. Okay, you're part of my life's purpose. Look for the sunflowers. Those are jumping out at me. Maybe you start seeing sunflowers everywhere. Going in the right direction, headed in the right direction. I just want to say on the same path for some reason. You know, are we still on the same path? You know, it's kind of a question. You know, do we still want the same things? I guess that's something we need to ask ourselves. I have faking it. They're not being genuine. Okay, they're either putting on appearances. They are pretending that everything's okay when it isn't. Telling friends they're happy, telling their social media that everything is fine. Look at me. Are they really? It's like, you know better than that. It is how it's coming into me. So trust your intuition. Is that, you know, is that them just putting on a show? You know, part of me feels like it's a show. Spirit, are we in alignment? Are we still on the same path? I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I have an Eight of Cups. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups came into me as this person is searching for happiness. I almost feel like they're searching for happiness in the wrong places. It was more of a, if I have this, then I'd be happy, you know, like in the material world. If I had made this much money, then I'd be happy. If I had this kind of house, then I'd be happy. If I had this, then I'd be happy. I do feel like looking for happiness in the wrong places. And maybe that's something that you started to see, that they were struggling with, why can't you just be happy with what we have? Or why can't you just be happy with what you have? You know, this feeling of always wanting more, whether it's greed or the dangling carrot or keeping up with the Joneses or something like that. The Ace of Pentacles is, I even feel like they're waiting for a big windfall. And if I got that big windfall, everything would be great. And part of me feels like they're chasing after the wrong thing. So that's a struggle. I have a seven of Wands. I have an Ace of Wands. I have Strength. And I have a Five of Cups, and that's coming into me as, I want you to believe in me, and I didn't want you to give up on me, but you disappointed me. So there's this kind of energy around, if you don't believe in me, then we shouldn't be together. And you're like, I believe in you, but you're a little bit too obsessed with you know, what you think you should have or what you feel like you're entitled to, or that, you know, money makes you happy or something makes you happy when it doesn't. So I feel like we're just not on the same page with, they're searching for something that you can't give them. You know, it's either their self-esteem, their self-confidence. They're trying to create something for themselves that they are struggling with. They're not where they want to be. So therefore you don't support them or you're not there for them. Let's get some initials. Maybe we'll get some clues with the initials. People have to find happiness within themselves, and you can't make somebody happy. So you can probably have been doing everything in your power to help them and to show them that they're capable of being happy, you know, without whatever they're chasing. But I feel like they just don't listen. It's like they've got it in their mind that that's what they're going to do. I have an R, an E, first initial, last initial, J. I have a B. I have an O. I have a W. I have a Y. I have a D. I have a Y, Q. I have an S. I have an M. I have a D. I have a P. And I have a T. So those are some initials. So some of you may connect to those. You may see first initials, last initials. Spirit, what else do you want to tell us? Yeah, looking for happiness in all the wrong places. You know, when happiness is kind of like right in front of them. It's like we could be happy if you would just let go of something. So this person's got to figure that out on their own. You know, they've got to figure out a way for them to be happy. You can't make somebody happy. You know that. They got to fix themselves. A luminous path. The way forward shines brightly when you trust your instincts. So we had asked the question, are we on the same path? So I will say you still could be on the same path. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition that we are on the same path. We're still hoping to be on the same path. We still want the same things. This person's got maybe they need some medical help. Maybe they're depressed or anxiety or stress is taken over. I have the secret garden, hidden treasures await when you dare to explore. That's interesting because it came into me as during this separation or time away, this silence, you're finding out things about yourself. It's like a little hidden treasure. You're finding out things about yourself that maybe this has pushed you. This has opened you up more. It's made you realize your own feelings. It's made you realize your own worth and what it is that you want. So maybe you're finding all kinds of hidden treasures within yourself about, I have a lot to offer. I have a lot to give. So I need to be with somebody who's, you know, truly my partner. I have a gilded cage. Luxury without freedom is still captivity. Value your liberation. So I'm going to even say luxury in this captivity. When we're constantly chasing that next great thing, I want to make a certain amount of money, the next carrot, the next this, the new car, the new this. That in a sense is a sense of captivity. It is. You're becoming captive to the material world. And your person could be struggling with that I never have enough. There's not enough. And at what point in my life am I going to have enough? So that could be something that's just constantly interfering in this connection. Spirit, please share with me. I have a fight. Battles with emotions or beliefs, confrontations, conflicts with others. I feel like this person feels like they are always defending themselves. Like, I want these things because you don't get it. I grew up with nothing, so I want more. Okay, this is what I feel like I'm worth. This is what I should be earning. I'm not getting paid enough for what I do. Like, it's this person's always trying to defend themselves. Like somehow their worth is up here, but what they're making may be down here. I have an impact, memorable impressions, influences, violent contact with something or someone. So this person could have a tendency to literally have a argumentative. They literally argue with people over things. They are very defensive. So that could be something that very explosive, Spirit's saying. I have a love letter, receiving good news and missing someone. So possibly hearing from them with a love letter, a love text, just they're saying missing you. I said, what's in this love letter? Missing you, just how are you? It feels very, I'm going to say normal for the most part. It just feels like I just want to know how you're doing. Something like that, like not getting into some big kind of topic. I just want to know how you're doing. And a date. Can we have a date? Can we go back to having fun? Maybe somebody got so caught up in the material world, their job, their work, their business, that we stopped having fun. And that's really what was going on. You know, like at what stage did we stop having fun? Let's get some initials. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying today. But a love letter. Okay, I'll take a love letter. You know, this person's going to reach out to you. You know, a little bit of a, you know, the silence is broken with the love letter. I'm going to say it that way. I've got this beautiful bowl. So let me get a scoop for you guys and see what I'm feeling. Yeah, sometimes you have that space and you start to realize like what's really important in life. You know, it's not money. You can have all the money in the world and still be unhappy. So it's not going to be money. But some people, they think that's it. I have 0. I have another 0, 0, 0. And I have a number 6. So maybe the number 600. Maybe it's like an address or something. You know, 600 block or something. I have a dragonfly. So look for dragonflies. That could be a sign coming in. I have a couple of spiders, and it's just coming. I said to Spirit, what is that? And they said fear. They said it's the, you know, fear of spiders. It could be, but it's just the fear. It's the fear around both of us. It's the fear around this connection that we're losing each other, could be losing each other. And we're both struggling with that fear. I'm going to say it that way. I have this big, huge bear and a grizzly bear. And this person could be very adamant with kind of a strong opinion about things, or they could be very defensive. They could be very strong-willed, stubborn. So, you know, that's kind of hard to go up against sometimes. And maybe you don't want to fight it all the time. Maybe you walk away from it because I'm like, I'm not fighting this. You know, what am I doing? All right. So this is like a Asian coin or some kind of coin. So I'm just going to say connected to money, and then this crown. I feel like there's a lot of issues around the money. I do feel like our hearts are still connected. So I haven't stopped loving you. That feels good. I do feel like you're still the only one. So it's not, you're unique, you're special. It's not you. I'm not looking to replace you. I'm not looking to be with anybody else. Like I might be putting on a show that I'm happy, but I'm not. I have a whale, a whale's tail. I have a whale and an anchor. So a little bit of you're the one that grounded me. You're the one that, you know, like a whale's tail to me is like, maybe I over exaggerate or I fantasize or I tell tall tales. And you're the one that grounds me and brings it back into reality and say, you know, that's not right. That's not true. So maybe you're the one that grounds them, something like that. I have a flower and a key. I don't know. This particular charm, it has like a texture on it, like a leather texture. And I don't know, it just feels textured. You know, sometimes, I don't know, like you crumpled my heart, you know, like a texture. I don't know. You're in my soul and you're a part of me and you've crumpled it somehow is how I feel, like crumpled paper. I do have a key and I have a flower, and I feel like if this person comes back, it's because they say, you know, I still love you, and maybe they come back with flowers. Maybe they come back with an apology, or we need to talk, or you were right. I didn't realize that I was so focused on only one thing in my life, you know, so I feel that this person's having a little bit of a self-evaluation time. And here's all my charms. I don't know, get a closer look, I guess. Okay. So a little bit of a self-evaluation time, a little bit of a, I guess I needed to find out, I guess I needed to take a closer look at myself is how I feel. Spirit, please share with me. What do we have? I have a 3 of Swords. Yeah, I don't want to argue, you know, the arguments that you're very argumentative, or you broke my heart with those harsh words, or I can't believe what you said to me when you were angry. I have a Page of Pentacles. They're saying gambler. Maybe there's a problem with money. Maybe somebody out there has a problem with money. There's never enough. A 2 of Cups. There's always been love here, and we've always been attracted to each other. And there's a sense that this bond can't break, but I also can't kind of tolerate this behavior, this ongoing behavior, like enough is enough. And I have a Magician, potential. I like the word potential, a potential for a new beginning. So I like that. I like the feeling of we could have a new beginning. We could find a way. I have a 9 of Pentacles, but I like the door that's open. And I have a 9 of Cups. Yeah, there's a sense of I want to be a part of something that makes them happy. That I either want to keep up with the Joneses, I want to have a certain lifestyle, I want to live in a certain neighborhood, I want what my friends have, I want what my siblings have. Maybe I don't have it and I'm fighting constantly to get there. Maybe there's people in my life that have a lot more than I do, and I resent that I can't get there somehow, and why it looks like it's been handed to them some way. Spirit, what are the loving messages? I do feel like we're going to hear from them in a sense with this love letter. Okay, I'm missing you. Just trust that their appearances out there, they're not really happy. Those are just appearing to be happy. You are the one I've been looking for my whole life. You know, maybe it's a realization that you're the best thing that's ever happened to them. Yes, I do want to be with you. Nice. I know I keep giving you mixed signals. I know I can be hot and cold. So they may know that about themselves, that they have a tendency to push people away. Everything will be all right. Please trust me. There's a part of me that says, yes, I'm in agreement with that this person has a tendency to push you away, and then it somehow, some way always works out. Parts of me are broken, and I'm afraid that I might hurt you if I show you them. If I show you my vulnerability, if I show you that I have this tremendous financial fear of failure or tremendous imposter syndrome of some kind, that I hide behind the material world for my self-esteem. So, there could be something going on like that. You will always have a place in my heart. This is so hard for me, and I am struggling. That I believe. I thought of you with someone else, and that drives me insane. I get scared if I'm being honest with you. I get scared. I won't have enough. There's a sense of I'm looking to fill a void. I'm looking for happiness in all the wrong places is what I really feel. I regret walking away. I definitely feel that. I feel like somehow, some way, this particular connection always works its way out. Maybe we learn something from every time that we go through something like this, and it gets easier, or maybe we have better understanding of it. But I feel that somehow we always figure it out. So I'm going to put that out there. I regret walking away. I'm going to hold on to that. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to this channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, comment below, claim it, own it. It is yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. Also, if you would like to see other readings by me, if you're new, if you've never seen me before, check out my main channel or my pick a card channel, and the links are in the description and in the comments. But we will ask Spirit to guide you both. We'll see you soon.